life.
Hey!
Oh,
We have
hello!
arrived. Very
Hey
late.
guys, Eric was the reason that we're late.
Yep.
Always.
No,
That
not
guy is
even.
so
Yeah,
slow.
Eric, God.
And
As a
irresponsible.
What?
Always
Bye, guys.
taking
See ya.
so
It's
long.
been good, guys. Have a good night.
The guy who takes all of our notes
Yeah.
and
I
keeps us
know.
on track. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's Eric's
No,
fault.
we were talking about football, and we got incredibly sidetracked for a while, a very long time. But welcome to the
10
last Elyssia campaign of the year. We will be back as a reminder on the 2nd because the 26th, no one's playing because it's the day after Christmas and we want to spend time with our families in the bitter, bitter Michigan cold.
Happy second day of Hanukkah to all of you who celebrate
Yes.
Hanukkah.
Happy second day of Hanukkah, everyone.
And I know nothing about any of the other holidays going on around this time of year,
Kwanzaa
but if something's
starts next
happening,
week,
happy
though.
that, whatever it is.
Kwanzaa, I think the first night of Kwanzaa is the 26th. So
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I think that starts next week. So
Yes.
we won't be there,
26.
happy to everyone who's gonna celebrate
Tues-Thurs.
the
Kwanzaa.
last day of Hanukkah is the same day as the first day of Kwanzaa.
Oh,
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Only
There needs to be
recently
more
learned about
Hanukkah like carols, like Hanukkah songs.
If you get it on Adam Sandler, he'll get you some.
There
Yeah,
you go.
he has a
Hate Crazy
couple.
Nights.
I'm sure there's plenty.
I've never seen that movie actually. I've wanted to for years.
I
but just
haven't either.
Never watched it. Speaking of great Christmas movies, before we get like too into this here, I did watch Klaus last night, and that movie is
Top tier.
just literally, it's probably like the best Christmas movie I've seen in 5 years.
Top
And
tier, man.
I thought the Christmas Chronicle, the first one with
Uh-huh.
Kevin Russell, was pretty good. But yeah,
Oh,
we watched
great.
Klaus last night, and I was just like blown away with the wholesomeness. I like almost cried a couple times.
It's
So if you're
phenomenal.
looking for a good Christmas movie and you have a Netflix account, watch Klaus. It's really good. I don't think it's quite gotten like the traction or the accolade it deserves.
The animation style is really cool too.
Oh, it's super good. Yeah, it's beautifully animated and really good. I recommend it to my parents. They watched it. They really liked it. They're pretty hard to please when it comes to anything animated. So
I will say you will start it and you'll
that's
go,
right.
wait, this is a Christmas movie? And then
Oh.
you'll see that it's a Christmas movie like halfway into it.
also,
is it like
I
a Die-Hard Christmas movie?
no,
it's
it
not
is-
very
during
More of a
Christmas
traditional
time.
Christmas music. It just starts off being like, wait, what is this?
I would say it is the Emperor's New Groove
Yeah.
of Christmas movies. It literally it doesn't have the same plot, but a lot of the same like thematic beats between like, and even the characters. Like the main character is like this like scrawny, like really selfish dude, like Cusco is from Emperor's New Groove, and then there's the big like burly, wise, like everyman kind of character, and it was really funny because when we were watching it, like within 10 minutes, Sam was like, "What? This movie? I feel like I've seen it, or I feel like it's reminding me of something." I'm like, "It's Emperor's New Groove, like totally. Like the whole movie feels like it."
Huh.
But it's amazing. Highly recommend it. Please watch it. Let's go
Deal.
ahead and get started. As a reminder, or not as a reminder because I haven't said anything, but no Matt Allen
Yeah,
tonight,
no
no
Matt
Nerdy. He's not feeling good, so best wishes to him. He will unfortunately be missing probably the end of the Kraken Bachelorette, but he can catch up and find out what happened last time on the Kraken Bachelorette.
Hell
So
yeah.
the party, after having been introduced to Chris Waveson, and they found out that they're on this dating game show. Also found out that poor Natalia Trick, good old Nat, has somehow unfortunately wound up as the Kraken Bachelorette. Seemingly been taken from the ship and forced into the season like bajillion of the show. Prince Safarin is incredibly excited that he's on it, and everyone in the party is very wary about what is going on, what the Kraken Bachelorette could mean for everyone. They ask if they can leave, and basically the host, Chris, is like, "No, you can leave when you're eliminated." Which, if no one saw, I brought my face very close to the camera, like I did last time, all during last session. And when inquired about what being eliminated meant, basically both Prince Safarin and all of these like water genasi genie people were like, "You're eliminated. Like, what do you want me to tell you? You're eliminated. Like, why is this so difficult for you mortal people to understand what that means?" So you continued on, and you met Nat. Obviously seeing you, she's like, "Oh my god, like, what the hell is going on?" So you were more or less all safe. You guys got the first impression barnacle because you were the first group of people to get sucked into the whirlpool at the middle of the fog wall. So the water genie people were very thrilled about that. So they gave you the first impression barnacle. You're kind of able to get a lay of the land. But eventually, somebody had to go home. Nat had to give out the barnacles of love, which she did. And poor old Horst, the Bloodletter. I don't think I ever gave his title.
I don't think
but
we
he's
ever heard
Horst
that.
the Bloodletter. He's a serial killer. He was viciously murdered by the Kraken. Yes, in this game show, when you were voted out by the lovely Kraken Bachelorette, a Kraken comes out of the water and viciously kills you. Just some incredibly fun, happy music that gets the audience going and smiling. And yeah, and that definitely let the party know that they have a time limit here, or it's bad things are going to happen. The next day, they entered the first of the games to win a date with Nat, which was mud wrestling. It was half naked, glistening oil of mud wrestling.
This is the part where I think I fell asleep last week when I was watching this because I don't remember that at all.
Oh boy, it was a good time.
In the end, Azrael won after Darby and Azrael actually ganged up on you,
Yeah,
Ruma.
teamed
And
up
you,
against
yeah.
Ruma because there was no way
Yeah.
either of us were beating you solo.
Yeah, it was a 3-way, and they just decided to gang up on you. Ruma beat Sentinel. But Azrael went on this date with Nat, and she kind of expressed her just weirdness about this whole situation. Gave the party a bit of information about these like amulets or talismans that these water people seem to be wearing around their necks. But not too much more. Basically, that they leave at some point during the night, and no one really knows where they go. And that is really where we ended last session. There was one more elimination. Rogar Hammersmack was eliminated. The Merchant of the Stars was viciously murdered by the Kraken, leaving 5 of the poor saps you were stuck with, including the 5 of the party that remains. And there is only so much time before the numbers dwindle and Nat cannot protect you anymore. But we're going to start today's episode off with an interview with Sentinel because we were unable to interview him last time.
And Ruma.
And Ruma's will come in a little bit, but Sentinel to start. So Sentinel, you are you're back in the pool room. The barnacle has come up with the eyeball. All eyes are on you, and Chris Waveson is there. And, pops up a little thing that says Sentinel Chicken below it. To title you off.
Can I see this title?
No, you cannot. It's just for the viewers at home.
Gotcha. Am I aware that there's a title?
Probably not. You aren't really aware of a lot of. There's just a lot of weird stuff going on right now.
Hostages.
Gotcha.
You're aware. You're on you're on something. I mean, this is kind of similar to Remi's Remi's radio broadcast that you run that one time. So you're not camera shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chris Waveson is there, and the barnacles are on you. Sentinel.
Yeah.
It is good to see that you have made it to the next round. How do you feel about surviving the next round and becoming closer to getting with the Kraken Bachelorette?
Well, it's always good to survive. I would rather not be devoured. Many people look at me and say that they imagine me to be tasty, but I would rather not be tasted anytime soon. So it feels good to survive another round here. Having a good time though. Got to wrestle with my buds, and great food here. Thank you, wonderful host. And yeah.
Your words mean little to us, but we appreciate it nonetheless for the viewers. Tell me, there has been rumorings and rumblings from the Kraken Bachelorette fans that you are the first Guardian Fowl ever to attend the game. How do you feel that your special differences will hinder you in the competition to win Nat's heart?
I haven't dabbled too much in the realm of love, and of the Guardian Fowls that I know, they also seem to enjoy their uniqueness in the world, and so it may be a hindrance to some, but I think I'm pretty charming, and as you are as well. So, you know, maybe some people see a weakness, but I see it as a strength.
We have taken a poll from audience members and have shown that you are the second most charismatic member of the group, only beaten by the prince.
Wow.
Tell me, it is very impressive. It means that you are getting closer to Nat's heart. Tell me, and tell the audience at home, are you looking forward to smashing genitals with the Kraken Bachelorette?
And I haven't heard of this term before. You smashing genitals? Like,
It is what you mortal folks do when you experience love. We have seen it many times in the fantasy suites.
I don't. I've heard of this, um, but from what I know, Guardian Files haven't reproduced anything. So I'm not quite sure, even if I was looking forward to it, that it would be possible.
Well, it is one of the things that we are interested to see if you make it to the fantasy suite round. It would be the first interspecies relationship ever on the Kraken Bachelorette.
Ever.
I find that hard to believe.
Fred Safaran says that there's lots of seasons, and
There has been many seasons, but you mortal folk are incredibly similar, at least to us.
gotcha.
You are the first thing that has had large bird-like properties.
Yep. Yeah. There's only a few of us. So,
Excellent. Well, thank you, Sentinel, for your time today. We look forward to seeing how you do in the rest of the show.
yeah, I had a great time. I mean, if you want to bring me on for another interview anytime, I would love to sit and chat. I mean, Chris, you seem like a wonderful being, and I look forward to getting to know you more, as well as this wonderful place here.
Okay. I need to lead you back to your room.
He's so into it.
So I know you're back with everyone after being taken away for your interview.
Yeah, that Chris Waveson guy. I mean, he's a little hard to talk to. He doesn't.
He doesn't give up much, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No. He kind of just is here, it seems like. Almost feels like he doesn't even want to be here some of the times.
Yeah. I mean, for a host, he's not quite hosty. I mean, this is supposed to be vacation, and every host that I meet just hasn't lived up to the hospitality that I had hoped on my first cruise in my life.
Rumo's just gonna be doing double takes between Sentinel and Prince Safari. Just wondering if they swapped consciousness somehow.
I don't know if I'd call this vacation anymore.
It's all about perspective, Darby.
I suppose.
All right, you guys are in your bed chambers, and it is night. Is there anything that you would like to do tonight?
Well, since the last conversation I had with Nat was all about how they kind of the hosts, at least the water people seem to disappear at night. I am going to attempt to sneak over to Nat's room and see if we can converse with her. If anybody wants to join, they're more than welcome to.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna sneak around a bit myself tonight, so I would gladly just tag along.
I will let people of my group know I'm doing this. I'm not going to try and sneak from them. I'm just going to try and sneak around from the other group, and then if there's anybody else roaming.
What room has like a lot of barnacles in it?
Probably the water pool room, right?
Like, are you talking about the barnacles of love, or just
No. The cameras.
They are everywhere. Like, they're in the bedrooms, the grand hall. They're everywhere.
Okay. So there's not like really like a room where like this is like the main place where like they capture lots of time people hanging
Probably
out.
the grand hall, because it's the largest of the areas, and you guys spend a lot of time conversing in there. But all of the rooms are very barnacle saturated.
Okay. Me and Prince of Foreign are gonna go there, and we're gonna have a good old time. Give a little bit of entertainment to the fans
Okay.
while our friends are sneaking around.
It's a great
Ruma,
idea.
what? You're the only one who hasn't said what they're going to do. What would you like to do?
I want to talk to Prince of Farin at some point, but Ruma will lay in bed and brood until everybody gets back because he's
Okay.
thinking about stuff.
So
He's got
Ruma is brooding.
opinions.
So, Sentinel, you're in Prince of Farin's kind of fun little games that you are playing distracts the barnacles and will give advantage to the sneaking rolls of Asriel and Darby if you would both like to make them. One thing that you guys, Sentinel, that you do notice is, there's no hide or hair of anyone here anymore. None of the attendants, not Chris, no
Yeah, 'cause I
one.
always
It's like
have
the
a
place is empty.
Forgot about that.
For stealth, I rolled a 31.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
Well, both of you walk like the winds and can sneak around without any issue.
I've snuck into the next campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
honestly.
stuck into the next campaign. Tune in next week for Battlestar Galactica, the campaign.
And there's just gonna be just this weird, like, goat pirate man somewhere in the background, and no one's gonna know why.
You can't see him.
Yeah,
He's just been sneaking.
there.
He's just there.
All right, so I'm gonna try and jimmy the lock on Nat's room.
It is an otherworldly magical lock. You cannot jimmy it.
All right, I will tap on the door.
Okay.
See if
After
Nat will-
a couple minutes, you hear some shuffling on the other side. Hello?
Nat, it's us.
Oh, thank God. I was worried it was gonna be like one of those big water guys. Or that elf guy who keeps coming around. What's his name? Ambrose? He keeps showing up here at
Keeps
night trying to
coming
talk to me.
around, huh?
Oh,
I will keep
good
note
to
of that.
know.
Yeah, I will keep note of that.
Okay, what's up?
Just trying to see. So wanted to know if you got any more information since the last we spoke. I know you said that the guards are gone. Can you unlock the door from your side? Are you able to leave?
Actually, I can. And she just pushes the door and it opens. She steps out.
Oh, well,
Fantastic.
what do you know?
Okay.
Really is that easy, huh?
Actually, so I was told the other day I can let one person into the room if I speak their name upon entering.
Was it like a one at a time deal, or only
It's
one total?
It's one person for the fantasy suite. So all the cameras focus in on the room.
Good to know.
For I'm sure you can imagine.
Of course,
Sure.
of course.
And there's no exit from your room. It's just this door here.
Yeah, just there's technically two doors. There's
It's a double door though, right?
it's a double door. It's just the one, yeah.
The one entryway.
I mean, there's a bed, there's a couch in there, there's like an area to get ready. There's these weird tree things in there too with a bunch of lights on them. But I don't really know what to make of it.
Interesting.
Mm.
That does sound like it.
And did they give you the barnacles at the ceremony, or do you get them beforehand?
They bring them out at the ceremony.
Of course.
And then you haven't found anything else about those necklaces. Do you think those are something that keep them safe, or do you think those are things that allow them to leave?
It could be both. I don't know. I tried asking one of my attendants about it. They just didn't say anything.
I guess question directed at DM. When they leave, because we see them leave, some of them. I mean, we see Chris leave. Does the necklace go with them, or is it kind of just like?
Yes, the necklace. So when they turn into water, they are still in the mansion. When I say they are leaving the mansion. You do know that distinction,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yes.
So when they like turn into water and fall down the drain, that's different than when they like leave.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still here. They're just like in some other
Okay.
location or something that we
Good
don't
to
know
know.
about.
The
But for the
production room.
night, they like actually like leave, like they're gone.
Correct.
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
here anymore.
Interesting. Okay.
Cool.
Maybe I can, as a distraction. So you said Ambrose has been trying to.
Get in here.
Okay.
Yes,
so
he
might
keeps
be.
coming to the door every night and asking if I'd let him in and talk to him. And I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm in the middle of deciding who I want to bring into the room, which is none of them, because I don't want to be here.
Right.
Uh,
Right. I guess
While he
my
might be an
question-
annoyance, keep him around a little bit longer.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's that desperate, we may be able to use him.
We can work with him.
If
Okay.
the idea is to get somebody to attack one of them as a distraction to try and get one of those necklaces, we might cue him off to be bait to see
Yes.
what happens when somebody makes a move.
I'm okay with that.
We can utilize him. Trying to think. I mean, I don't know how these.
I don't really have any other
Tell me what's
questions. I
up
guess
there.
my other thing would be an above board DM question again would be when the the barnacle ceremony happens, do we notice any other water people, or is it just Chris the host that's in there?
Chris is there, and there are 5 attendants.
5
4 attendants.
4 attendants. And from what we see, they do not have a barnacle on their person either.
No, Chris doesn't have a barnacle either.
Right.
Yeah, they just have the necklaces.
Good to know.
Yeah, the barnacles are only given out by the Kraken Bachelorette to the suitors.
Good to know. Okay. Unless you can think of anything else, Darby, I don't have any other questions.
I mean, other than possibly taking a look at the tree a little bit closer, but I don't need to be focused on by cameras right now, or by barnacles right now.
Right.
Perhaps
I guess
if we start getting really desperate, we can try to figure something out with that. But for
Also,
now,
petition of Merriam-Webster dictionary to include Kraken Bachelorette into the next iteration of the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
let me know how that goes.
yeah,
Big campaign.
That would be it for me.
I've got nothing else myself. So unless we want to take a peek at other areas, I got nothing.
I guess I would head back.
Sentinel, upon seeing Darby and I guess you say Azrael heading back, but Darby, are you heading back, or are you gonna
Yeah,
look at it?
I'm gonna keep.
Yeah.
I'll head back. I don't even know where I would look right now.
Okay, so upon seeing Azrael and Darby head back, Sentinel, you and Prince of Farin kind of get the cue off that whatever they were doing, they're done with.
Oh. Yeah. So we finish up our game. Prince of Farin's teaching me a game from his.
From his plane,
Yeah, from his plane.
it's called.
I
And
still
you
have
don't
yet to-
understand the rules.
Yeah, not at all. And since I've already taught him Guardian Fall Chess, so I figured I should learn something. And so we finish up our game and pack up and head back to our room.
You head back. Ruma is there laying in bed, contemplating life.
As they step in, I'm gonna motion to Prince of Farin, and this is a conversation sort of directed at the DM through Prince of Farin, so I think we can make
Yes.
it work. So I'll be like, Prince of Farin, a moment.
Yes, what can I do for you?
You mentioned that after this contest there is a reunion gathering, correct?
That is correct.
If the contestants are eliminated via Kraken, how do they re-emerge at the reunion?
It is most interesting. They contact them through the grave?
Ah, so they are not alive for the reunion.
Of course not. Did you not see them killed by the Kraken?
Understood. And Ruma's just gonna go back to contemplating life.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's pretty good, Ethan. Well done.
Thank you.
Well,
I was like, if we just come back, I'm gonna go jump in that Kraken's world.
I'm just gonna go say hi to the Kraken myself.
Suicidal TPK.
There you go. Say if Nerdy is watching, message in chat if you thought I did a decent impression of Prince of
It was
Farin.
good. It was good.
Well, we have absolutely no idea how we're going to get out of here still. No indications of an exit. All we know is
One
that
of the
our
things
necklaces-
that Arthur, or I guess, excuse me, Azrael would do would makes his way back. He would not make his way back to his side of the room. He'd make his way to the other side of the room, and he'd try to kind of make himself known that he wants to talk to Ambrose if the elf will speak to him.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, what can I do for you guys? I'm very jealous that you got the date last time, but I'm not gonna lose tomorrow, whatever the game's going to be. I'll have my date with Nat. She'll see the type of man I am, and pick me all the way to the end.
Kind of what I wanted to talk to you about if you have a second, Ambrose. You seem to
Sure.
have made an impression on that, so I'm gonna kind of
Have
move
I?
my head out to the
Oh.
Grand Hall.
Oh, well, okay. Follows you out.
I'll sit down on one of the chairs. I'll motion for him to sit down.
He doesn't. He just paces very nervously.
Well, Ambrose, you were brought up on the date. Seems you're my biggest competition.
Oh, I am. Well, I mean, of course I am. I'm Ambrose. I'm a apothecary, a potions master.
Well,
Nat can see. She's a smart girl. She can see exactly what I have there to offer. More than, the big bald guy with the hammer and the scrawny little elf boy with the hat. More so.
before I could really develop any sort of relationship with Nat on our date, she made it very clear that she wants someone to fight for her.
Well, I've never been much of a fighter before. I usually just sell potions and brew them for people. What?
Well, she mentioned your name as a front
Oh!
runner.
Well, if she mentioned my name, I have brewed poisons before to kill some very important people in the past. I guess you could consider that fighting in some kind of way.
I think she's looking for somebody to make a move on somebody who's made her stay less than welcome.
Is it the damn chicken? Oh, I don't know why they'd put something like that in the damn game.
Rude.
Oh, what is she supposed to do? Fall in love with a giant dinner plate?
Arthur will swallow his pride and release his grip on his pistol and continue the conversation. He said, no, actually, she made it known to me that she's not too happy with the host of the show.
Why? Chris is, I mean, besides the whole people dying from a Kraken thing, he's been pretty nice. He's fed us and, kept us warm and
Go ahead and tell her that. Go ahead and tell your opinion of that to Nat. I'm sure she'd take that real kindly.
No. I mean, she says it has to be true. I'm just saying that, like, I'm just curious what he's doing. Like, is this something that we need to get everyone involved in? Have an intervention? Do we need to?
I'm not sure getting everybody down. I'm not sure if everybody needs to be involved because I'm not sure who might. I'm gonna kind of like look around. Be a mole, so to speak. So let's keep this between the people who are closest to Nat, me and you.
Okay.
She said that.
Why is she close to you again?
I won the date.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Why are we friends again?
We aren't friends. I'm trying to be a honorable man. If she wants someone to fight for her and you're the person she's most fancy, I want to give you the best chance. That's what an honorable man does.
Hey. No, that makes sense. No, thank you. Yeah.
And if the person we're trying to woo is in harm's way, I figured the people she's interested in should do something about that.
Oh, no, I 100% agree with you. And you, with your very mature father-like presence and your advanced age, I believe you.
Well, great. So she specifically mentioned she couldn't talk very much because she didn't want the barnacles to see. But she specifically mentioned something Chris is wearing, and Arthur's gonna begin, or Ezra's gonna begin to like start rubbing his neck and like wink at Ambrose, see if he's picking up what he's talking about.
He has a sore throat.
He will take out one of the necklaces he's wearing and start to shake it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So if something were to happen maybe in the next barnacle session, we could probably secure our spots if we were to make a move.
I'll remember that. Thank you. Azrael's your name, right? Huh. Funny. There's an old pirate story about a terrible pirate named Azrael.
I'm just gonna wink at him.
Dinkus.
Just gonna wink at him.
Okay. Ambrose has heard your words, Azrael.
I will pat him on the shoulder and squeeze it a little too tight about his comment about my friend, and then I will head over to back to where our rooms are.
All right. Azrael, you head back. Do you inform the rest of the party about your little discussion?
Yes, I will let the party know in a hushed tone that we have somebody to test the waters for us. I'll kind of make it lesser known that, or make it more so known to them that what my plan is essentially allow Ambrose to attack to see what happens. If he gets the upper hand on Chris, then we can all spring in and kind of join the attack. If for whatever reason he gets overwhelmed and something terrible happens to him, we act like we have no idea where Ambrose got this idea. Kind of
Okay.
letting him take the fall if necessary.
Interesting.
Okay.
We had the same idea but different execution. I was going to have him be a distraction and try to start a fight with him under the guise of. I hear drama likes to keep people around a little bit more. So if we have a fight, maybe people will be interested, and then they'll intervene, and I can potentially do some stuff to see if I can pick it up while they're distracted with him. But I'm okay just letting him try to go for it alone. Don't need to get my face
guys-
punched for free.
Ready for bed?
Think so. Unless Sentinel's got anything.
Sentinel?
Mm-mm.
All right, you guys all go to sleep, and what you assume to be a day or a night passes by, and you awaken the following whenever you awaken, because you're under the water and can't really tell.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, we awake whenever.
Eventually.
And
Yeah, we wake up. That's
With no
okay.
And
concept of time.
upon awaking, you find a note attached to the wall, which I've posted if someone would like to read it.
Today is a special day, gentlemen. It is double elimination day. Oh boy.
Oh.
I hope that in your love quest, you have been brushing up on your poetry. Come to the main hall after breakfast.
Oh, fuck.
Fantastic.
Oh boy. Not the best with words. Good luck,
Breakfast
Ruma.
is served. And ironically, it says come to the main hall after breakfast, but breakfast is technically served in the main hall. So there's a giant smorgasbord of pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, steaks, just anything like you could imagine for breakfast. They've provided for you. You can kind of see a lot of the other contestants, like Ambrose, and I have to look at some of the other names again. Galio, Pat Jam. They're kind of all filling their plates.
Pat
and eating.
Jam!
Pat Jam. And
It's a fun name to say.
it is.
Pat
And
Jam!
are just eating and living up a life right now.
On the Vida Loca.
Yeah.
Yep.
I s-
So you're more than welcome to partake in the breakfast.
While breakfast is happening, I'll eat like some of it, and then I'll start going around to the other contestants and asking.
Okay.
Just asking how well versed in poetry any of them are.
Without playing every single one of them, no one's very good.
Great. I'll use this to me. Wonderful. I'll just head back and finish.
All right. You finish. It's delicious.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
As you finish up your meal, good old Chris just kind of materializes in front of you with his arms crossed as they always are. I hope you have enjoyed today's breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay.
Thank you.
Good. Your mortal stomachs are weak, and we provide them nourishment. Now, have you read the note that we gave you?
Darby read it for us.
Yeah.
Good. That means today is double elimination day. We do not
Wait, if we-
normally do double elimination, but we have determined that today we will do the double elimination. Are there any questions?
Yeah, you asked us first if we had read the note, and you said because of that it's double elimination. So if we hadn't read the note, it wouldn't have been.
No, it was always double elimination because we have dictated. And today is double,
Double
elimination
elimination.
day. You will be doubly eliminated.
Yeah.
Will
Fantastic.
tomorrow be like triple elimination day?
Do not try us, or we will do that as well. You
When is
will
ice
be-
cream day?
Is there ever just like a zero elimination day at all?
Actually, we have had that in previous seasons, but we have never had ice cream day.
Oh, might be a fun way to shake things up.
Might be a fun way for you to shut the fuck up.
Understandable. Note taken.
See,
You
you know what?
didn't say that. I'm sorry. I just took the opportunity.
No, ice cream day to them might be that they transform, polymorph us into ice cream, and then feed the Kraken us as ice cream. So
Yeah, actually, no, you make a good point with that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't want to
it's not
become
gonna
ice
work
cream
out
and be
great for
eaten.
us.
one can hope.
Fair enough.
After Chris is done explaining things to you, all the lights dim and the doors to Nat's room just illuminate in this glorious like purple blue light as they open and smoke rolls out and Nat just depressingly saunters out as she's being paraded out before all of you. There she is, the beautiful Kraken Naturalette. Applaud! Good. Darby just
The slow clap. I'm just so disinterested.
today. You will all be taking different places around the mansion and you will write poetry for her. She will come around and see how you are doing on your poetry. And she will pick the best poet. And the one who is the best poet will be immune from double elimination. And they will have a date with her tonight. Are there any questions?
No.
Good. Now then, go about and write your poetry. Make sure it is spicy and about your genitals. Goodbye. And he just
What?
materializes down into the ground.
What a weird.
All right,
Okay.
gentlemen, you may find a spot around the mansion, and you must write Nat a poem. Not roll Nat a poem. You must write Nat a poem.
Well, of course.
Do well for your chance.
You
of
do
dating
well.
her. Your chance of dating her is on the line here.
Hmm.
I am also not joking. Everyone has to write a poem.
I'm writing one right now.
Beautiful.
The,
Thank
mo-
you.
the moment I heard that there was poetry, I pulled up a notepad and because I knew we were gonna be
I'm
right.
gonna open up Notepad right now because I'm not gonna be able to remember this. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Chris materializes in front of one of the barnacles for a quick aside as you are all doing this. While you wait for our mortals to write their poetry, I will talk to you about today's sponsor. Have you heard about the Oral Z electric toothbrush care system, home preventative cavity flosser with cavity protection? If you use it, it will make your teeth nice and shiny, and exceptionally white, so that even you may bag yourself a Krakenatular or Krakenatularette. Don't just ask me. Ask season 4872 winner, Zed McCracken. Kill me! Exactly, thank you, Zed. Please, buy our product. It keeps the show going. It keeps my children fed. It keeps me from having to sacrifice them to the goddess. Or our empress, I should say. So we are not confused with terminologies. Usually it does not take this long for our contestants to write poetry. This is a surprisingly half-assed task normally. Today we are going to give out facts about the Kraken. Did you know that our Kraken is exactly 1,272 years old? He grew from an egg laid by his mother many eves ago. Did you know that when the Kraken eats, he can devour 4,972 krillfish in exactly 30 seconds? It is only enough to fill 5% of his stomach, but that 5% of his stomach is able to keep him going for exactly 120 years. Which means that when the Kraken eats, he only eats for pleasure, not for nourishment.
Oh,
Oh.
my poem is ready.
Mine's
We have
almost
one
ready.
poem ready, everyone.
It is 3 stanzas.
Beautiful.
I'm only going for 2. But I'm halfway through my second one.
This
Our
doesn't
Kraken
fit.
has
This
has
doesn't fit Ruma's character at all. But I'm doing
maybe
it.
Ruma's got a secret soft side that nobody knew about.
Maybe he just secretly really loves poetry.
Yeah, it's an unexplored aspect of Ruma.
3
That's
full
awesome.
stanzas.
3 I mean, they're short.
If it's 3 lines, then I'd be less impressed. But you have 3 full like paragraphs.
Mine's 3 stanzas of 3 lines each.
Oh my
Wow.
god! I only have 4 lines total.
I have 6 lines of the 8 that I intend to write.
I'm waiting for Sentinel to have like an Odyssey or like
He
Iliad.
read-
starts reading the
Beowulf.
Iliad.
I am ready.
Is everyone ready?
I am not
Sure.
quite ready.
We are still waiting on one of our last contestants. He's incredibly slow.
I apologize.
I will give you more Kraken facts. Did you know
Yeah.
that the Kraken with one tentacle is capable of taking down an entire vessel? It is like breaking a toothpick. Did you know that the Kraken especially loves slow jazz over moonlit nights? Yes, what is your question?
Does the Kraken receive diminishing returns in strength when applying multiple tentacles? I see
No.
a scenario where the tentacle could get in the way of the other tentacle, thus hindering the full strength of the other tentacle, resulting in diminishing returns of not twice power, but only 0.5 times.
Kraken does not know. It has never been in one of those situations before. It is always the all-powerful Kraken. It is capable of destroying vessels and lives with a single stroke of its tentacle. Or pleasing a lover.
Alright, I think I'm done. I lost the rhyme scheme, but it's fine.
I don't
Everyone
even know
has
if mine has
finished.
a rhyme scheme. I'm
I,
kind of
I,
toast
had
right
a, I had a
now.
rhyme scheme at the start, but I couldn't
Please
think of more
return
rhymes.
to the Grand Hall, and Nat will be there to judge your poems. So, per instructed, you all return to the main hall where everyone's kind of lined up. The other contestants don't seem too confident, with the exception of Ambrose, who's kind of bouncing up and down. He's got his big long. He's got like 5 sheets of paper there. He's ready to. You know.
Ethan, you better have
I-
5 sheets of paper written.
I
wanna hear
don't.
that
I didn't
whole
write
poem.
any poetry for anyone. I didn't think people wanted to hear that. But they want to hear your poems. So, pick a number between 1 through 6, everyone.
6.
6, I get to choose. So pick another one.
I'm going to roll a d6.
5.
5,
I have picked
4,
one.
3.
1, 3. All right, and technically there's Prince Safarin, but he's not here, so
He's 2.
I get to pick. Sentinel, what's your poem?
Alrighty, here we go. Nat. Oh, Nat. How you flow and move like a dancer, graceful and free. You bring life to all that you touch and wash away the cares of the day for me. You are the source of all that is good, the essence of life and of love. You are the giver of all that is pure, a blessing from the goddess above. You are the fluid that moves through my veins, the emotion that fills my heart. You are the love that I will always claim, a love that will never part. Nat, oh Nat, you are my love, my passion, my joy, my delight. You are the one that I've been dreaming of, my one and only, my heart's delight.
How the fuck did you write all
He didn't.
Thank
Oh, you're
you,
at Google.
online AI, where you can just type in write a
You
love poem
bastard!
themed around water.
I approve that, actually.
You
That-
bastard.
That's amazing.
Nat's sitting there, like, with her mouth slightly agape, and everyone's just looking at you, Sentinel, like, oh my god, the chicken just gave, like, a good poem.
That was
And
perfect,
she's
actually.
in the back of her mind wondering, like, how she should feel right now. Next. 4. Did anyone say 4?
RB.
I said one.
Hey.
No,
Oh.
I said 4.
Oh,
I
yeah,
get to
okay.
do
Four.
it.
I rolled a d6 and I was.
I rolled another 6, so Azrael will do yours.
All right, here we go. Short and sweet. He's gonna tap his foot like to a pirate ditty here. Old pirate limerick.
Yeah.
There once was a lass named Nat. She likes to wear a pirate's hat. I was the first one selected to be dated. I really hope I'm not eliminated.
Good. That's good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That laughs.
Yes.
She thinks it's funny. 3.
Oh, that's me.
That's
that's
Ruma.
Roomba.
All right, Ruma's gonna get glasses out. You've never seen him wear glasses before.
The little tiny Santa glasses.
of glasses.
He pulls up his notepad. Look up. Look left. Shawty got me out of breath. The sea's blue, the sky is too. Damn bitch, what that mouth do? The times come, the times pass. Fuck woman, you shit with that ass? Ruma's gonna go sit back down.
Darby is just looking at Ruma wide-eyed,
picture-
so confused.
I turned to Asriel and I'm like, I
What?
think Joel wrote that poem at
Honestly.
one point. He told me about this song before.
You can see Ruma they just get up and sit like 100% serious. He comes up with his glasses, he reads, he just sits back down like nothing happened, and the whole room is just silent for a moment as everyone's just like,
What?
what the fuck?
Excuse me?
Our paladin.
Our great and holy warrior.
Now we now found out what the paladin worships. Yeah.
And last but not least, Darby.
Darby is last. Okay. Love is a gamble. Everyone is a roll of the dice. Some have thorns and bramble, and others are quite nice. That is like a winning hand. It doesn't come around often, but a good gambler never loses in a game of cards or in games of love.
Darby's just really obsessed about cards.
Oh,
I think he's really in love with those cards.
He only has one thing on his mind
Great.
ever.
Nat is just kind of, she's just got her hand on her like this. She's just like, huh. That'd have been cute if you didn't say I looked as ugly as the barnacles on the wall yesterday.
Well,
That's
you know,
true.
Someone's not getting a barnacle.
someone has to be the villain. Might as well be me.
The other contestants go with varying success. Ambrose reading his 5-page love dirge to Nat that is very uncomfortable and describes a lot of squishy sensations.
Oh.
Finally, when everyone is said and done, Chris turns to Nat and says, "You have heard all of the beautiful words that have come from your contestants. It is now time to decide which of them will be your date tonight." I guess I'll go with Sentinels. His was at least nice. I mean, one talked about cards, one was a pirate ditty, one talked about my ass. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sentinel.
That's understandable. That's fair.
Ruma just
See
tears the
Ambrose.
page out of his notebook all angry.
You see Nat
Throws it
or
on the
you see
crack.
Ambrose raise up all angry like, and he storms off. He poured his heart and soul into those 5 pages, and she just picked a chicken.
Yeah, he's racist, so he doesn't deserve to win.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Sentinel, you have been chosen for tonight's date. In 4 hours, you will meet Nat in the garden for a nice, lovely dinner and cocktail. Are there any questions?
What's for dinner?
Chicken.
Well, that's kind of ironic.
Nice. I love chicken.
The rest of you are now in danger
could
of
be-
being eliminated
Of course.
doubly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna look over at Ambrose when he says that.
Ambrose looks over at you. Your eyes lock.
I look over at Darby.
I look over at Room.
Then
Classic
Darby and I
Sentinel.
both look at Sentinel.
Plankton.
All right.
Perhaps.
4 hours
SpongeBob.
until Sentinel's big date.
I will at some point during the wait time. I want to try to flag down Ambrose.
Oh, man, I'm very popular today. Hello, Darby, isn't
Hey.
it? Right?
Correct. Get on quick. You know, I just want to say, I thought your poem was actually quite nice.
It's 5 pages. I thought it was
I don't know,
very
you,
nice.
You definitely put the most work out of anyone here.
I
Honestly.
don't know. That chicken's poem was really good. It's almost like someone wrote it for him.
I know. Almost feels like you cheated, you know?
I You know, I've been around chickens before. You know, like my mom always used to say, chickens are dumb. How's a chicken writing poems?
Exactly. So you're thinking what I'm thinking here, right? You know, honestly, if it were up to me, I would have definitely picked yours. You clearly put the most work in.
Thank you, thank you. I'd pick mine too. I would have picked yours. I thought yours was terrible.
You know, I won't lie. I was a bit lazy with it.
It's okay. You're playing
Other
the
things
slow
on my
game. I
mind.
get it. I get it. I get it. It's a strategy. It's a big strategy.
Of course. You
So,
know,
so
I
what,
think
what,
maybe you
what's
might
up?
want to go like take that up with someone though. You know, maybe see what Nat thinks. Maybe she just didn't truly understand it.
Well, I think that my poem touched her in places she's never been touched before. So I think I'm gonna be safe this round.
If you feel that way,
That's how I feel. I really do.
okay. Well, glad you feel like you're safe.
Now I have something for you though. We're in agreement that we think that the chicken cheated, right?
Of course, without a doubt.
I think we should eat him.
I don't think that is the right course of action.
There is 7 of us versus 1 of him.
He's a pretty
I think we
big...
could gang up and do it.
He's pretty big.
Exactly. It's like it's like a 23 piece instead of an 18 piece.
No, I don't think that's how that's going to work.
Oh, okay.
By all
well,
means,
you know,
if you want to try to eat him, I
I'm
may
not
or
gonna
may
do
not
it unless
stop you.
I'm not gonna do it unless everyone else wants to be involved. I'm not going out and buying the Crave Crate and eating 10 of those things and having 90 hamburgers left over.
See if anyone else wants to.
I'll
But
float
I think
it.
I'm
I'll
out.
float it. I'm gonna let them know it's our plan.
Just to make sure no one knows it's our plan, don't include my name.
Too late. I'm already doing it.
Of course you are.
Hell yeah.
He just slinks away. You see him conversing with a couple of the other NPCs.
I'm just leaving. I'm going back to wherever. I don't even know where.
where
not
the rest
here.
of the group is hanging out.
Yeah, wherever everyone else is. That man does not seem to want to get angry at all, huh? Also, Sentinel, maybe sleep with an eye open tonight, just in case.
He
I
probably
always
doesn't
do.
like you.
That's why they call me Sentinel.
Fair enough.
Just to be safe. Some people might try to eat you tonight.
I thought they called you Sentinel because that was your name.
No,
No, it became his name after he slept with one eye open.
Hey, you never know. No one really asks each other like, "Why is that your name?" And
Yeah.
the typical answer is just, "That's why that was what I was
Yeah,
named."
it's just that's my
But,
name.
hey, you earned it. That's
legend
pretty cool.
has it. I always sleep with one eye open.
But he's completely blind on the other side because he's a chicken.
Yeah, he only gets
But I
half the
used
room.
one eye for far too long, and it just has gone blind. So
All right, Sentinel. It is now date time.
all right.
Come on, your chicken best.
Date night.
I get together with the group, the crew here, and I ask them for any tips and if I look all right.
Great.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Just be yourself.
Thanks, guys.
And see if she has any other information.
Yeah.
You know Nat. There's no need to be nervous. You know who she is.
You literally were on a ship with her for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but you know,
2 days ago.
Chris Waveson's watching. You know, it's the whole
worry about
world. You know, it's
Just
No,
ignore him.
she has to like you or you will be fed to a kraken and die. There's no pressure though because she already likes you.
oh, thanks, Roma.
I'm just gonna walk away smirking a little bit.
All proud of himself.
Mr. Dayton Advice Ruma.
You can't tell if he's proud of himself for giving advice or proud of himself for encouraging Sentinel to have anxiety. You'll never know.
Hitch 2.
He's
There we
he's
go.
playing that editing room chopping block kind of game right now.
All
All right,
right.
Sentinel, you ready to go and partake on your date?
Yeah, I'm ready now with the support of my team.
The team giving you excellent moral support. You head off to the gardens where, like Azrael did, there's this like nice little dinner set up with like these white chairs and like white linen tablecloth over a table with an entree and champagne. And Nat is sitting there looking quite radiant, kind of tapping her foot. And she sees you. She stands and she's like, "Well, you know, of everyone that I could have picked, weirdly enough, the chicken would be the last one that I would think I would pick, and you're probably the one I'm most happy to see right now."
Aw, thanks, Nat. I'm happy to see you too.
In a completely platonic, non-dating way.
Yes, I totally understand.
Aw, poor Sentinel.
This friend zoned.
Friend zone!
This friend zone before.
of the Friend Zone.
Is that what's happening? Nah.
All right. So obviously, I picked one of you guys because we gotta get out of this place.
Yeah, yeah. That Kraken just doesn't look friendly.
No, it's not particularly friendly. So, I don't know. I'm assuming Azrael's giving you like the 411 on everything, right?
Yeah, he updated me earlier about your conversation last night.
Perfect. So those amulets that they wear, that is how they are getting in and out of this mansion. From where, I'm not 100% sure, but that's how they do it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think Darby and him are trying to figure out a way to divvy up some scheme to get those amulets.
Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. I don't know what this double elimination means. When I talked to everyone yesterday, it wasn't a double elimination. It was a single elimination. So something's changed in the script.
Do you have any reason to know why all of a sudden that?
I don't know. Chris showed up this morning, came to my room, and was like, "It's double elimination today, so choose wisely." So I don't 100% know what that means.
Gotcha.
Okay, so question for you.
Yeah.
I don't really want to send anyone to a Krakeny grave, but I'm really tempted to send Captain 5 pages poetry, knocks on my door at all hours of the night, and I'm pretty sure has attempted to break in a couple times.
From what I know, I think he is the main pin in our in the scheme that they're concocting. So
Of course, I will endure.
yes, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Nat.
Is it?
You've-
Okay, whose idea was it to include that jackass, Darby or Azrael? Truth? Truth.
Well, it was a collective group
Yeah.
decision, and
We had the same idea. I'm not gonna lie.
you know, for any way that we could figure a way out here, Nat. You know, we want us all to come home.
That
So-
grabs you
Good answer.
by your
Good
giblets.
answer.
Sentinel pulls you in so that you're literally staring her dead in the eyes. She's got fire in her eyes. Who was it, Sentinel? Who was it?
It was me. I will take the fall.
It was you?
Oh,
Oh, I would have
Yes.
pinned it. I would have pinned it on the little asshole with the hat, not you.
Yeah,
rude.
you know,
I'm not
I
even
mean,
there.
secret. I'm the brains of the group, and and so you know, big plans in this. You know, high IQ. You know,
I
I went to Uncle Cranky's School for the Gifted, and so he really showed me what's up when I was a kid.
I see. Sentinel, I'm going to ask you something very important and very personal.
Yes.
Normally, I was going to ask you to go back and kick Darby in the nuts for me. Where are your nuts?
I don't have any. Chris Waveson was asking about Gardening Follow Anatomy, and I felt like it was a little too complicated to, in my first talk, I gotta keep people interested. I can't, reveal the mystery all, in my first interview on this big show. So,
I'm not gonna lie, I saw that interview and I was immensely curious at what your answer was going to be, and I still am. But please don't answer because I also don't want to know.
Yeah, no, I know. The completely platonic, and so maybe we'll have you meet Nugs. Nugs knows more about guardian fowls than I do, and so
Sounds good.
maybe
Because she
she can
literally
give you
goes, Sentinel, where are your nuts?
I don't have any.
completely platonic, but sounds like genitals.
But where are they?
my boy,
Hypothetically.
where are your balls?
We're just friends, but like, where would they be, hypothetically speaking?
Between us,
Should have
girls.
should have roundhouse kick for him there for you, Sentinel, but you managed to scoot by one.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, how are you doing, Nat? I mean, this has been quite a wild few weeks for you, and I know being thrusted into this situation, having to be executioner against your will.
Yeah, that hasn't been fun. I'm not used to that. That's absolutely horrifying. And now I get to do it twice. So that's great.
Well, we're trying. We're trying to hopefully save you from that. So
Well, if I get to choose two, that means there's what, 2 left over, 3 left over before I get to you guys. So we need to figure out something fast here, or else one of you guys is going to be on the crack and chopping block, and it's going to be Darby.
well,
Rude.
thank you
I didn't
for
do
not
it.
choosing me first. But
You called her.
you know.
You said she was ugly as a barnacle, Darby.
I'm
Yeah.
playing the villain.
She wasn't clearly in on that.
Yeah, apparently, I'm gonna have to go talk to her.
So, yeah, you know, sometimes maybe Darby deserves it, but I think he's a good guy, you know. And also, he has like some mystical stuff about him. I don't know, he's got some pact, and I don't know all the rules and laws of all of that, but I don't. He may come back as like a cat or something.
Yeah, he's got that like lady that lives inside of him, doesn't he?
Yeah, and you might
What is
just
that,
have
like
cats like haunt
At
you.
his mom or like his wife or what?
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, she seems very interested
You were there
in
when I
him.
made the pact.
Yeah, but I was watching the TV.
Literally,
There were lots of
everyone
cats
but Ruma
around,
was there.
so you had to go through
The
this whole
TV.
trial thing,
Yeah.
and and Ruma was gone. I was just worried about him,
That's
all those
fair.
kind of things. But
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep you guys around as long as I can, but we need to find a way to get those amulets and figure out where they go. I'm gonna do some digging with my attendant tomorrow and see if I can't get a hold of one.
yeah, that would be great. Anything that you can give us, I mean,
Because
we'll take it.
I hate to say it, we do have another small problem.
Which is.
Well, there is one Chris Waveson and 4 attendants. There is one of me and 5 of you. How many amulets does that equal?
Well, 4 attendants, so that's 4 amulets.
And one Chris Waveson, so
And
5 amulets.
he doesn't have one, right?
He does.
He does have one.
Oh. But he doesn't have a. Was the barnacle?
Yeah, none of them have a barnacle.
Okay, but it's
They
the
have-
amulet. So
the
yeah, that's 5 of us, and 6 of us, and only 5 amulets. So.
Exactly, so we need to figure out where to get another one.
There are more attendants than that are in that than the ones that are in that room, right?
I don't know, I've only ever seen 4 and they kind of all look similar to me.
Do you know where they go? Like when they turn into water and.
Not when they turn into water or when they leave the mansion. They just leave my room, and anytime I've ever gone out to see them, they're just poof gone.
Well, yeah.
Maybe if someone could stake or something out tonight, that might work.
Yeah, I mean, we all love a good stakeout, and of course, I'm one of the sneakiest around. So,
I knew I could rely on you, Sentinel.
yeah, thanks. And good luck out there, Nat.
good luck to you too. I'll see if I can't get one of the other ones on one of these dates, and we can kind of figure out, more of what's going on.
I raise a glass and to a toast.
She toasts with you, and you drink terrible, nasty champagne because otherworldly deities don't know what good booze tastes like.
The essence. It's the LaCroix of champagne.
It's the LaCroix of champagne. It is just LaCroix. It's not even champagne. It's just LaCroix. And it's like the peach one that's like the really bad one is. I think it's the peach one.
Oh, I
There's
like
a
that
couple.
one. It's
Oh,
controversial.
LaCroix
but I
pure.
like
What's
that
the
one.
bad
It's
one?
just
What's the
no
bad one?
flavor.
No,
It's
peach
just
pear. Everybody hates peach pear.
peach pear. It's
I
the
lo-
peach pear LaCroix. That's all
I
you're
love
drinking,
peach pear.
You just said it was the
Raise
worst
it.
one.
I love it.
Everybody says it's the worst, but I like it.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
guess if Rumu was here, he would enjoy it. All right, Sentinel returns back to where Nat is. Or not Nat is, excuse me, the rest of the party is.
Well,
Any news?
yeah. I mean, she wants to get rid of Mr. Poem guy. But
Unfortunately, he's kind of our
Yeah.
guinea pig.
I told her that.
Well, she can effectively not give him a barnacle. That's fine, but he's got to make his move. He's gonna make his move tonight at the ceremony.
She
he
was
should've.
saying that we need to make a move here soon, and
Right,
if somebody
yeah.
can try to do something tonight, she's gonna try to talk to one of our attendants and try to see if she can figure out some extra information to help us out. But yeah,
Sounds good. Well, then we're making our move. Then we'll move after Ambrose. We'll see what happens to him, and then we can try and jump the rest of them.
If Ambrose actually decides to do anything.
If he doesn't, just punch him and start a fight. That'll be a distraction enough. Ruma, you up with that? If he chickens out, slug him as hard as you can.
also Darby, when we got out of this, watch your nuts.
I'm starting to feel like maybe I should have mentioned to her beforehand that I was going to be the villain.
Yeah, she hates you.
He's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
villain. It's
no.
the one mean thing.
Yeah, literally
She
just the one.
said if it comes down to we have to eliminate some of us, that you're going first. So
Of
I
course
mean,
I-
you gotta do something to.
Your nuts are on the line.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
You just, Darby, in the back of your head, you just hear Lilith go, I'm sorry, what did that bitch just say? I will kill her if she touches you.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, let me at her. I will fuck her
No.
straight up, back and forth. Get that
She is a
magical shit out of
friend.
here. I'm not gonna let anything harm you, Darby. You just feel the back of your head being petted.
Where were you with all the combat every time things stabbed me?
Well, that's because I don't know those people. I know this stupid bitch.
Whatever.
I
Strangers
help
can
you. I
stab
give you
you,
your
but-
magical powers. I'm
I
there
know.
for you.
Whatever. I get it.
Wow, just ungrateful, Darby. Ungrateful. Wow.
Oh.
I'm gonna go back with Mr. Grumbles and we're gonna talk about what an ass you are. Thanks. You piss off all the women in your life. Fuck you. And she just disappears.
Apparently I'm the villain in everyone's life. Great. Okay. Well. With that out of the way, I guess. So we're
Sorry,
making
Brendan, I
a
guess
move
it's just shit
tonight.
on your character tonight for whatever reason.
He's the villain.
Our plans, though. We have plans, right? What are we
Yeah,
doing?
I mean, the
damn it.
plan is to start a fight and get those amulets when we have all four of them. Well, all five of them around.
Hmm. Interesting conundrum.
So that would be
Sure.
at the Kraken,
Yeah.
the barnacle ceremony.
Which is about to begin right now.
Yeah.
So here's our moment.
You all gather round. Nat is there with the barnacles. Chris is there with his attendants, 4 of them. You all stand up in your semicircle, in your clothes with your hands held down by your waists, looking all dapper and dashing, except for Sentinel because he doesn't have hands, obviously. He just stands there. So, you have made it to the 3rd night of the Kraken Bachelorette. Tell me, Ruma, we have yet to talk to you yet. How do you feel your chances are tonight?
Great.
But you did not win the love of Nat's heart through the date. Do you fear that you may be eliminated?
No.
Why?
I have plot armor.
I do not know what this is. Very well. Nat will give out the barnacles today. But there will be a double elimination. And surely you will see that the barnacles on the table means that there is only one eliminated through the barnacle. The double elimination. The second one who will be eliminated tonight, who will be announced after the first elimination, comes due to special request.
Special request, huh? Are we allowed to
Yeah.
know who the request was?
It's Darby.
It will be revealed shortly.
I'm gonna
What?
look very worriedly over at the prince.
Prince of Far is just like,
What if the person who does not receive a barnacle is the same person who is subject to the special request? Would that result in only one elimination?
yes, actually would.
Well,
And
then-
what if the person who were subject to the special request elimination were also the one with immunity? Would it then just not happen?
No, they would still be eliminated.
So I'm going to, while all these barrage of questions
So
are
we-
happening,
okay.
Chris, I'm gonna look over at Ambrose and just like give him like a look.
He looks over at you with the look and he just nods. He gives you that like man nod. That's like, I got you, bro.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is immunity means nothing in some of these instances. Got it.
Immunity means everything in the Krakenatulorette.
of
When the
course.
Krakenatulorette decides. But when it comes to this double elimination, we are eliminating based upon what our producers have asked us to do.
Fantastic.
Nat,
That would make sense.
Nat's
why
just
immunity wouldn't.
Nat's just like awkwardly staring at him and just kind of looks back to you guys and she has no idea who the second person's going to be. So you're gonna do her best here. All right. I'm gonna start with the winner today. Obviously, Sentinel. Here's your barnacle. You did a great job, and our date was very nice.
Well, thank you, Nat. I enjoyed it as well.
The next one I'm going to give is to Darby,
Oh wow.
my favorite top hat wearing lad.
I greatly appreciate it. Glad I can stick around.
As you go to reach it, she just grabs you and pulls you in. If you ever compare me to a barnacle again, I will shoot your balls off and blast them all over the wall. Do I make myself clear?
I just want to make sure it's clear you understand that I am playing a character, or I'm like playing a role right now. I don't actually mean any of that.
No, I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I didn't really have much of a chance now, did I?
Well, you could have come up to me any times that we were like just mingling.
I didn't think. I kind of just assumed you knew. I'm not gonna lie. This is
I
very out of
didn't
character for
know.
me to just say that, right?
I just thought you were an asshole. I'm sorry. Now I look like an asshole.
It's fine. We're making kind of a bit of a scene right now. Probably should.
Fine. If I have to kill one of the five of you, it's going to be Prince of Fard. Thank you, Darby.
Great, wonderful, love it. All right.
Okay. Cleared something up there. The next one I'm
Sorry.
going to give it to is Azriel, because we had a lovely date yesterday, and I want him to stick around.
Oh, thank you very much.
And Ruma, because where would I be without my big, bald person here?
Ruma will take the barnacle in silence.
Always a talker. And then she proceeds to give them out to the rest of the people. And who is next voted off? Oh, unfortunately, everyone else receives a barnacle except for Pat Jam does not receive a barnacle.
Jam!
Jill!
Not bad.
Ambrose,
He was my
when Ambrose
favorite.
receives his barnacle, he doesn't make a move.
He doesn't. He just walks right back.
I'm
You
gonna like trip him, but it's gonna be borderline a kick square into his shin.
He falls, but he doesn't do anything.
Oh, I told you he probably
Well,
wasn't gonna do anything.
Hmm.
Pat Jam, it seems that your time with us on the Kraken Bachelorette is over with. And you just see Pat Jam. He kind of looks back to you guys. Well, kind of knew this was coming, guys. So tell my wife and kid that I love them.
Goodbye,
Is
Pat Jam.
everybody kind of looking at Pat Jam right now, including all like the guards?
And a lot of people are looking at him as the Kraken rises from the pool.
I want to try to save Pat Jam by shoving Ambrose into Chris Waveson like hard.
Yeah.
You're gonna shove Ambrose into Chris Waveson or into Pat Jam?
Into Chris Waveson.
All right, so you just. I love this music's playing in the background too. You just grab and
Music.
chuck Ambrose into Chris Waveson. It hits him. He kind of stumbles a bit. Doesn't change anything with the Kraken. It just grabs Pat Jam, pulls him up, reaches down into the pool, pulls out a nice little table, pulls out a nice little linen sheet, a chair. He sits Pat Jam down in the chair, lights a candle. He begins cooking him some steak dinner, some potatoes, some, vegetables. He
elaborate.
gets a nice little plate, little parsley garnish on the steak. He sets it right in front of Pat Jam. He kind of lets him, here's your meal. Pat Jam picks up the silverware. He goes to cut into the steak, and as he cuts into the steak, the Kraken slaps him on the table and begins to just beat him down like this over and over and over until there's nothing but literal Pat Jam spattered all over in the ground
What is
in
this,
a bloody
Danganronpa?
pool.
Oh no.
The
Ethan, no.
vegetables and steak are everywhere, including Pat Jam viscera. So, as Ambrose flies into Chris Waveson, Chris doesn't even flinch. He just grabs his neck and snaps it immediately and throws him down.
Oh.
Well, we have our answer.
It seems that double elimination has changed. It seems it is going to be 5-way elimination.
What?
He kind of
I'm
turns to
sorry.
you, Ruma. You do realize that an assault against me is an assault against the entire front that the Kraken Bachelorette is built upon.
No, we
music.
didn't realize
the
that.
silly, goofy music.
I have done no such thing.
Poor Ambrose.
Well,
He would have made a great. Well, I mean, I guess he fulfilled his part.
it does not matter, for I have dictated that it is time for 5-way elimination. And everyone can give me initiative rolls once I add everyone to the map.
Oh. We're fighting Chris Waveson after he brutally murdered Ambrose.
Yeah.
Hey.
You did this, Ruba. Honestly, I mean.
We
there's a
told him
part-
to. I said if
I-
Ambrose
I-
doesn't make a move.
Yeah.
Punch
There's
him
a part of
square
me
in the
that wants
face.
to
That
put
was a better
Ambrose on the
move.
count under Ruma. But he technically didn't get the kill, and he technically didn't kill him.
And Darby, would you be willing to control Prince of Farn for me?
Yeah, I'll go pull up his character sheet.
So
Also,
it's
yes,
just-
this is the battle music right now.
Awesome. It also just says turn order. I can't add.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one's in the count right now.
Yep, I'm getting y'all added
Patient.
real quick.
Perfect. You be patient.
You're right, I gotta chill.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I got to roll for good old Prince Z as well.
Ooh, that wasn't that great.
Poor Prince Z. I rolled
4.
so bad for him. Where is he? I have that, which is...
Where's the rest of the people?
The rest of them.
Yeah, so
No,
don't,
look at that
should there be 2 more other random guys who are with us?
Yeah, they're not fighting
Why not?
because they're not combat units.
I want to see them be eviscerated by these people.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's
you can watch him
5-way
be. Wow, he rolled really bad. You can see him be eviscerated by the Kraken.
Well, no, we all have barnacles. The Kraken's not going to attack us.
That's true. The Kraken won't attack you. You all
Oh,
have
that's
barnacles.
My familiar, big one, and Sebastian did not do well.
Was the big one Chris Waveson?
I would assume
Yes,
so.
Chris Waveson is the big one.
Sorry. There we go.
Wow. Chris
Well, I'm
Waveson's
rolling
a-
just like complete
Yeah, he's a big
garbage
boy.
tonight.
He's a unit.
I am going to
I
blow
rolled
the
well for
Nightcrawler
me.
whistle to resurrect Pat Jam.
Poor
I forgot you have that undead
Oh, yeah.
whistle.
I still have the Nightcaller whistle, baby.
What is Prince of Farin's dex, Darby?
Prince of Farin has a dex of 15.
Oh wow, they're actually tied then. I'll give it to Prince of Farin.
Okay.
Sure,
And then
sure.
I'm assuming Arthur has a higher
I
dex
think-
than me. I
Yeah, I
have
would just
18.
Yeah.
So
All
you
right.
got
well,
20?
I got 20.
somehow in some universe, Ruma's going first.
Ruma and then Spades.
Let's go, baby.
Who can't?
Because
really
he was in
do
the middle of
that.
a conversation with what's his name? That's why.
God, he was prepared.
Yeah,
I'm
where
going
would it
to
go?
bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Of course.
Buddy.
So I now have a 23 AC.
Yeah,
Yes.
baby.
And then I'm gonna march my hunky ass right into the middle of these guys.
Yes.
A little bit.
And I'm just gonna smash the one right in front of Chris Waveson with my hammer.
Smash him, baby.
Do it.
My hammer.
There's a hummer.
26 to hit.
Yup.
Go away, dice. You're too pretty. The animation was preventing me from rolling damage. Okay, 11 points of damage on that.
Nice.
Takes 11?
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Nice.
23.
Okay, that'll hit. Sorry, I accidentally moved his big pawn onto yours, so I'm fixing it.
Order.
What's
And
the-
then
what's the dam-
12 points of damage there.
He takes 12 points of damage. Still alive.
Not bad.
And that's it for good old Ruma.
Darby, you're familiar.
Spades will flutter over 5 feet, and he'll give Arthur the help action. He'll sprinkle
Yay.
some magic dust on you, and you feel a little bit luckier.
Sweet.
You got advantage on your next roll.
Dope.
So the one that you just swacked at, Ruma, is gonna grab its spear. It actually reaches into its watery insides and pulls out this water spear, and it's gonna attempt to bite you and then use its spear for 3 attacks.
Ooh.
That's a miss.
Yeah,
That's a 1.
what 23? Right
That
now?
is going to be a 23.
Meets
Bummer.
it.
Beats it.
Beats it.
And it will be 5 piercing damage to you.
And you got a
Ow.
concentration check, assuming it's a concentration spell. I actually don't remember.
Yep. I literally couldn't fail it. I have a +7.
Well, you gotta
Also,
beat a 10.
Ruma, now that you have blood in the air, the enemies will have advantage on you for every attack.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pleasant.
interesting.
Question for the DM. Do I no longer
Yes.
have blood in the air if I'm at full health? Or is it like...
Yes.
Okay.
So take your 5 damage.
I did. Oh, I didn't do it in roll 20. That's my
Yep.
bad.
Sentinel!
All right.
That's almost measuring stuff.
He's going for a flank.
He's zooming.
I just wanted to see.
How far it would be to get around?
Pull that fly speed out, baby.
Yeah.
Actually, you may be able to just float over where
Actually,
the
I
crack
can make it.
is.
Yeah.
They're
So,
5-foot squares, right?
Yeah. So I will go
Are you going
there.
the long way?
Yeah.
All right, this guy will get an op.
Yep.
The one you were standing next to.
I rolled a 2, so he does not get an op.
He tried.
Alrighty. Then it's time. Everybody knows, and he points to all the barnacles. He says, "It's time to rage."
We all say it in unison.
And then
Yep.
the lights all of a sudden turn red and everything, the beat drops and it just goes
And
crazy.
then Kraken's dancing.
Yeah, the Kraken's just sitting there watching this happen, waiting, just interested to see who's gonna die.
Alrighty.
I wish
And-
I wish the attendants had barnacles, because then we could rip them off of them and watch the Kraken just eviscerate them.
The sapphires around Sentinel's neck jump out and they attach to the side of his beak axe as it glows. His hair becomes a little longer over his eye, and then his feathers do, and a little chain comes and connects to the beak axe. And
Evo Sentinel!
yes,
Let's
Evo
go!
Sentinel comes out
I get to do it again.
and is going to take a thwack at the not Chris Waveson, but the
The
other
one right
guy.
above you.
Yeah, behind
Go
you.
ahead.
That is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit, baby.
And then for the second one, a 10.
A miss.
All right. So, first one. Going to do 10 plus 2, 12 damage.
It will take 12 damage.
That is it.
That's not what I wanted to type in there.
Of force damage.
Takes 12 force damage. Still looking pretty good, though. What else for you, Sentinel?
That is it.
Azriel.
Was that one or
First
two
things
attacks?
first,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
am
that's another one.
Those two I
Second
missed
one.
the second one.
Yep.
I am going to shoot this one with my magic pistol of destiny.
All right, and you have the help
Okay.
action, so you have advantage.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have to take aim.
That is a thank you very much. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, it's sneak attack since I had advantage too, which is
Yep.
great. 2, 3, 4. Okay. That is nice.
This is going to be the battle theme for the rest of the campaign, everyone.
That'll be 31 points of damage.
Oh my god.
It'll take 31 points of damage.
As I
alive,
shoot it,
everybody.
and then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 with my movement, and then use my bonus action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and kind of hide along the rail there over there.
All right. I believe that's everything for you. Darby.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Well, time for the tried and true special of what Darby always does every combat. Time to make my life really suck. We're gonna toss the bouncer down right in the middle
Okay.
of them.
Is it Chaos Bouncer?
Well, first things first, which one do I even want it to be? I'm assuming we're in a very well-lit area.
Yes.
Okay. It will be Despair Bouncer, so movement speed reduction.
Yep.
And then the type of bouncer it is, if I can find the little note I have for it. Where is it? Nope. Keep losing that coin toss.
A regular Despair Bouncer.
Just a normal Despair Bouncer. So just the standard big buff bouncer dude.
Okay.
I will back up like 20 feet.
Yeah, you do that, Darby.
And then bonus action, Spades can attack if he so chooses to, but probably won't. And then Bouncer gets to go, because I am
Go ahead,
done.
Bouncer.
Boom.
And Bouncer is going to take his first big old punchity punch at the one that's been getting slapped around.
Go ahead.
If I can find my D20.
on,
First
Darby.
swing is a 19.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Or, what is his bonus? Plus 7, 18 cold damage.
18
Nice.
cold damage. The bouncer appears next to the water attendant, and as it looks over, it just like One Punch Man slugs it right across the face. And that, my good friend, is enough to kill it.
Nice.
Hey.
It actually, I'm going to remove from the board because it dissolves into water,
Nice.
Does he
leaving
drop his
its
necklace?
clothes, leaving its clothes and an amulet.
Yeah.
Nice. And then he's going to, after I add this to the count, turn and punch the guy directly below him.
Okay.
I'll just call them Kraken
You can call him Water Genasi if you want to.
I will call him Kraken staff.
I love it.
Alright, second
I
swing.
also love the Kraken in the pool.
Yes. On the guy below him. That is very high. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Same damage, another 18 cold.
It will take 18 cold, but still be alive.
And he will stay right there.
So this one's gonna go. It's gonna go 5. Ruma, get an opportunity of attack.
I've been waiting so long for this moment. Oh yeah, 27 to hit
Nice.
That'll hit.
for 9 damage, and I get to move half of my movement now.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna wait to see where he goes real quick.
Oh, so he's gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25.
Do I have to go toward? I can't remember if I have to go towards him or
It'll
not.
say on your ability. It's like one of your vengeance paladin things, right?
Yeah, it's Relentless Avenger.
Yeah. Under your
Yeah.
features and traits for class.
Oh yeah, I can just move. Okay.
Does it?
Well, you got the bouncer over here.
Yeah. And sentinels over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna move half my movement to, I guess, like here.
Also,
Does he
technically,
get
you're-
an opportunity?
Nope,
start-
I don't
start.
provoke any opportunity of attack.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
he just gets to move for fun.
That's the first time I've used
Yeah,
Relentless
that's the
Avenger.
first time it's ever
Yeah.
come up.
All right, Darby, you're getting attacked 3 times. One with a bite.
Alright,
First hit is a 22
that hits.
for it was bad damage. 3 damage.
Okay. Let's see. Hopefully. Bouncer is still up.
All right, and then will. Oh, I'm sorry. Not 3 damage. 3 damage. I rolled the wrong attack die and still got a 3. So
Okay.
you're good.
Good.
All right, and then
Okay.
it'll attack you with its spear twice with advantage. That is a 22.
So actually,
Beats it.
you know what? When it hits me, I'll actually do Misty Escape on the first
Nice.
hit.
Okay, go ahead.
So I get to go 60 feet anywhere and turn invisible.
Okay.
So I'll actually jump the 40 feet next to Arthur.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm in your way a little bit, but I am invisible. So I just throw
Okay.
down a smoke bomb and disappear.
Okay. He'll turn his attacks to Prince of Farin then. So 7 damage to Prince of Farin because that's what I hit with. 20. If the 22 hits him, which shouldn't.
It super does.
Okay, so it'll take 7.
7. Oh, that's right. I can't actually do damage to him.
And then I only rolled a 10 on that one, so that'll probably miss him.
Yeah, that super misses.
Meets it, beats it.
Sebastian.
Well,
Keep
Prince
saying
of
it.
Farin hasn't gone yet, so he can't attack. But what he can do is he can use his action to turn invisible. And he has a 40-foot movement speed, I believe.
I think so.
40-foot fly speed, technically, because of
And he attacks the
Warlock stuff.
Kraken.
Yeah. He'll actually, while invisible, he'll go the 25 feet over to here. He'll pick up that amulet that dropped.
Okay. It
Uh,
turns invisible with him.
Yep. And then he should still have, what, 15 feet? So it's 25, and he'll go 15 feet over to here while still invisible.
Okay.
And that'll be Sebastian.
All right. He's going to go, and he is going to move up 1 to Sentinel and make 3 attacks on you, Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Sentinel!
First one is a 18.
That does not hit.
Love to see it.
All right. Second attack. 22.
That hits.
Sentinel, that's going to be 5 damage, 2 damage to you.
Nice.
And then it will be hitting one more attack with its spear at advantage. 21
That hits.
Unfortunate.
for 9 4 damage. All right, and then the one above you is going to also attack you, Sentinel, 3 times. So with its bite first,
Do it.
17, that should miss.
That misses.
And with
what
its
is it?
spear, that'll definitely miss. 5 and a 7, and then
Start of
another 17. All of those will miss.
Nice.
Prince of Farin.
Prince of Farin.
I'm just waiting for Chris
Uh,
Waves to snap my neck.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh.
Prince of Farin will Booming Blade the guy that's right next to him
Okay, go ahead.
with his quarterstaff. Okay. Oh yeah, it's 2d8 on the move. That is, what is his bonus to hit here? 15.
That will miss.
Ooh, that's unfortunate, actually.
He swings and the creature blocks it.
No.
Oh, he also has Fate Touched. Nice. He will then. Ooh,
Feels bad.
yeah, 30 feet is not very far, huh? He will bonus action Misty Step.
Why are you both appearing next to me?
Well, you don't know I'm there. I'm invisible.
I didn't hear you teleport.
I have boots of Elvenkind, so my feet make no sound.
Oh well.
So he'll bonus action Misty Step there, and then I guess he'll come over to up here.
Okay.
And then that's his turn, because he uses bonus action to teleport.
Get a little more area so everyone can see him.
It's all visible.
All right. Chris Waveson's gonna go, and he's gonna attack you 3 times, Sentinel.
Uh-oh. Sentinel.
Okay.
Bryce,
Uh,
ran back.
21
he's
for his
raised.
bite.
That hits.
That is going to be 9, so 4 piercing,
Not bad.
and then he's gonna attack twice with his trident.
Ooh. An even bigger speed.
That is a 24.
That hits.
Meets it.
Beats it.
Ooh, that's max damage. Is that? Oh no, it's not. That's a 3, not an 8. That is 12, so 6,
Oof.
Oh, that's fine.
Piercing.
and then one more. Those will both miss.
Nice.
Love to see
Made
it.
it out.
All right, the Kraken raises a tentacle out of the ground and goes to smack one of you.
Ooh.
What? I have a barnacle!
We all have barnacles. Well,
He hits Chris Waveson.
the summons don't have barnacles,
Let's see.
but Sebastian's all. Well, actually, Sebastian has the necklace.
Ruma, you're getting hit.
No, he hits Chris Waveson.
He's attacking Ruma.
Dude.
All right, Ruma, that is going to be. Let's see if we get hit here. It's a plus 17 to hit here. So,
Oh, jeez.
well, I did actually rolled terribly. That is 25.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a little bit over. It's a bit over.
I need to get better armor, boy.
There's really not. I mean, other than like +1, +2, +3 armor, there's not much
Exactly.
better to get. You kind of have the peak of the peak outside of buffed armor.
35 points of bludgeoning damage to you as it smashes you with its
How
tentacle.
many?
35.
Ooh.
I'm going to use that thing that lets me
Stone's
roll
Endurance.
a d12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stone's Endurance.
D12 plus 3. Here we go. All right. Where are you? There it is. Give me 12. Wow. I got a 1.
Ooh.
Alright, so I take 31 points of damage.
And then you,
Oh.
concentration check, I believe, right?
Yep.
For 15.
Shield
Yep.
of Fate.
Okay, here we
For
go.
15 is the DC.
Clickety clack, and it's gone.
Oof.
And just
Clickety clack.
Okay, you're next.
Rumor
Yeah,
just
Ruma,
got
you are.
snooted.
You are up, Ruma.
Absolutely blasted.
All right. This is okay. Ruma's gonna walk up to this guy and just wail on him with his
Send
hammer.com.
him into the Kraken pool.
But don't we want his amulet?
Yeah, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah.
We
You
take his
know,
amulet
I'm
and
not
then
gonna lie.
start
Yeah,
taking him
grab
into
the
Kraken.
amulet, then swing a bit.
All right. Doing 2 strikes with the warhammer for a 21 to hit
That'll
Yeah, that's
hit.
a Kraken token.
and a 15 to
one.
hit.
A 15.
Yeah.
15 will miss.
Okay. All right. So the 1 damage is 13 points of damage.
Takes 13. Do you want to pop any
Oh, there's a Kraken
smites?
token. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna smite him. Why not? Let me make sure I cast that. Is he undead, fey, or whatever the hell?
I
I think it's
don't.
undead
believe
and fiends are the
No.
two you get it on.
I believe he's
No,
technically
he-
celestial, isn't
He's
he?
a humanoid.
Oh.
I don't think you get it on. He can sense celestials. You don't. I don't think you get the bonus radiant.
Yeah, you get it on
Celestials.
Celestials.
Do you really?
Oh, sorry, that's Divine
Yeah, I was
Sense.
gonna say, I know Divine Sense can find them. I don't think.
Ignore-
I don't think
ignore me.
Smite can.
Ignore everything I said.
We do
Okay.
anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, 2d8. Where the hell is d8?
Someone with 8 sides.
Alright, he's gonna take an additional 7 radiant damage.
He takes an additional 7 radiant damage.
And then I will bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself once again.
Okay. Beautiful. Darby's familiar.
Spades will go 10 feet. Do the help action on Toruma, giving him advantage on the next roll you make.
There you go.
Sprinkles you with magical dust, and you feel a little bit more lucky. And then he'll go like 20 feet backwards and just kind of sit behind the corner for now.
No.
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
I am going to take some more whacks at the sky above me.
Go ahead.
And also remember to do reckless attack.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Alright, 25 to hit.
Yeah,
There you
baby.
go.
And then for the second one. Dang it, 12.
Oof.
Misses.
Okay. (11 plus 2, 13 damage.
He takes 13 points of damage.
Seconds move
All right.
around.
That is it for me.
Azriel.
Bonus action hide.
Okay, you're hiding.
You want me to roll for it or no?
Nah, you're fine.
Okay.
Everyone's focused elsewhere.
Behind a
Perfect.
whole kraken too.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm going to take a pot shot at the one by Ruma.
Okay.
That is a non-natural 20 to hit.
Definitely hit it.
All right. Since I was hidden, it's
Alright.
gonna be sneaky sneak.
Sneakity snack.
All right. So.
You'll be no longer hidden after this attack, though.
Yes.
Right.
Good old sneak snack. What is the range on submit?
26 damage.
Takes 26 damage.
Nice.
Still alive, but not looking hot.
And then I am going to let's move 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna stay there.
Darby.
I am no longer invisible. Because it goes away at the start of my turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately. I am still easily within range to huck some cards.
Huck them cards, baby.
That is. We're hitting the guy next to Ruma.
Yep, I figured.
The first card is a 19
Hits.
for 8 force damage.
Takes 8 force damage.
Second
alive.
card. Second ace of spades. That is even higher to hit. 22,
Yep, that'll hit.
I think.
LA, baby.
Another 8 force.
As your card strikes its watery body, it also dissipates into nothing and leaves an amulet enclosed behind.
Nice.
Nice.
Darby cleaning up with 2 kills for the night already.
No, look at me go. I'm just cleaning off all the staff. Just moved my stuff around. I'll fix that in a second. Okay. I will then move, I guess, up into this little corner here.
Yeah.
Bonus action, spades can attack, and then the bouncer gets to go.
Yep, go ahead, bouncer.
I was just gonna punch Chris Waveson.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Waveson's going to take a punch, everyone.
Possibly two.
Right off the chin.
Oh
Make some
yeah,
chin music.
he's going for the big uppercuts. It's Little Mac. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yes.
That hits,
I
baby.
need a second D12. I'll grab that. later.
Uppercuts him right in the face.
That's him with the Shoryuken. Wow, that sucked. I don't know where my other D12 went, but that's 12 plus 7 for 19 cold.
He takes 19 cold.
And then he gets another swing.
Yep.
That is much lower. That is a 12 to hit.
That will unfortunately miss. After taking a hard uppercut, Chris Waveson knocks the other one away. Leans into the bouncer and goes, "Are you prepared to be eliminated?"
The bouncer just cracks his knuckles. Since he
All
can't
right,
actually
Sebastian's
speak.
turn, I believe. Unless you want to move your bouncer at all.
No, he's staying.
All right, Sebastian then.
Sebastian. Do we want Sebastian to just be the little item monkey? Just start grabbing all of the amulets?
Do it.
Because he can't attack this turn either, because I used his bonus action for something else. So he'll go 20 or whatever it is. I think technically do
Pick up
this
the
here.
amulet.
He'll pick up the amulet.
Okay.
And then
Disappears.
it's still invisible.
Yep. That's why it disappears, because he's invisible.
Oh, yep.
Do
yeah,
it.
disappears. And that's all Sebastian will do.
All right. Well, Sentinel, you're getting attacked
Playing
3
my
times.
dice.
I hope everyone loves this music.
That's why I'm dancing to it.
I got
It's a
so
jam.
many
That
deep
is-
drops.
18 Sentinel.
It's a miss.
Double
Double,
spear
I think
time
so,
then.
You're muted, Nicolas.
I realized that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
you
Well, the
want
first
to-
one misses, but the spear hits for 4 damage to you, Sentinel. And the second spear, a 19.
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it, beats it.
5, so 2 damage to you that time, Sentinel. And what do you know? There's another one here. But it's not going to attack you. It's going to go 5, which go ahead and take your opportunity of attack, Sentinel.
Smoke him, Sentinel.
Oh, yeah, obliterate him. Hit him so hard he loses his move.
Use your the feat that is your name
Yeah.
and keep him in place.
20 to hit.
That'll hit.
14 damage.
Nice.
You
Nice.
take 14 damage. You actually have the Sentinel feat.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
But
Well,
he's gonna keep going.
don't, because it's built into being a guardian follow. So
Ah,
at night I can't be surprised.
No,
Yeah.
Sentinel
No,
is where
Sentinel
if
is-
somebody moves
if
away
someone-
from you, you stop their movement if you hit them
Yes.
in the opportunity to attack.
And you
Gotcha.
can also do an opportunity of attack if they enter your area.
Yeah.
he's gonna go 5.
The
10.
big part is you
I
stop.
think
them.
Bernard had that
Yeah.
when I was
It's a
a
pretty
very
dope
good
feat.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
super
It's one of the
good.
best feats in the game.
Yeah.
All right, Prince
One of the
Z is
best
getting
melee.
attacked 3 times.
Poor
Especially if you're a
Prince Z.
monk.
Oh yeah, monks
that
would
is a-
love it.
15 to hit with a
Uh,
bite.
I believe that actually hits.
He has a really low AC, I think.
Yeah, because he doesn't have his leather armor equipped, so I don't know what it would be with it, but I don't think it's high enough. No, it wouldn't be.
That is going to be 5 piercing damage, and then it's good old spear 21 for
that hits.
11 piercing damage, and then the
Ooh.
second spear attack is a hit with 23, and that is going to be 8 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Prince of Iron's turn.
Ouch.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was a lot of damage all of a sudden. He's got a lot of just like random stuff on him apparently. Got a little bag of sand in his pocket. Round 2, a booming blade with the quarterstaff.
There you go.
Hopefully this time your roll's better. I'll deal with damage after. Booming blade. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit this time.
That was actually better. So that is what? God, he is a -1 to strength. I need my D8. That is 3 bludgeoning damage,
It'll take 3 damage, and it will have the
and
booming blade.
then
mark.
it also takes, because
Yep.
booming blade also does on hit thunder right now.
Yep.
Looks like 5, and I don't remember if it's on any attack or if it's on specifically spell casting, but I think it's on any attack. When you hit an attack roll, you can deal an extra 3 damage, so it'll be 8 thunder damage.
I think, yeah, I'm fine with that. So it just takes 8 more damage.
So
All right.
It is an
8
attack
damage.
roll to do that.
Yep.
And it's marked with Booming Blade. Prince Safarin will then, I don't know, bonus action, let Sebastian attack since he has no other bonus actions he can actually do.
Okay.
And then he will take the op and book it around
right.
30 feet. Go there.
That is 12 to hit.
I believe that should miss if he's wearing his armor, but if not, then it hits.
Is he wearing his armor?
It's not currently marked, but I don't know if he would actually be wearing it right now or not. Is the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if he just doesn't have it equipped.
yeah,
So what's his AC with his armor, or what's it without his armor?
Without his armor, it is 12, so you beat it. With it,
Okay.
it's a 13.
I will assume he means to have it equipped, so I will say he misses.
Okay. Yeah, he has one higher AC with it equipped.
I will
without.
not punish a player for not being here. All right, is that his turn?
That'll be it.
All right, good old Chris Waveson's gonna attack you, Sentinel.
Come on, Sentinel.
He's not going to attack the
Hit
bouncer.
me.
Nope.
Dang.
That is a 23.
He
That
even said he was
hits.
going to eliminate the bouncer.
He's a liar.
True, he is a liar.
Sentinel, that is going to be 8, so 4 piercing to you.
Cool.
And here comes the trident. A trident, true trident. That's a 19.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it, yeah.
Unfortunate.
11, 15, 7. And then 21 for the
And
final
also
hit.
hits.
There's 30 feet.
7 again.
Is that halved?
That was already halved.
Dang.
I'm going to fix my orders here because technically the Kraken gets to go at the very end before Ruma does. And I will randomly decide who it's going to hit.
Chris Waveson.
Everyone's. It's not them. It's you guys.
Why?
We are the ones with the.
We
with
have
the
barnacles.
shells.
Cause you've engaged.
We've engaged
Darby,
in
it's
what?
you.
Yeah.
We married.
Yeah, you're married.
I'm not engaged.
All right, Darby, you ready for this?
No,
Wow, that was a terrible roll. That's a 19.
that still hits.
Oh. You're about to get smoked.
I'm pretty
boy.
sure that unless it literally nat ones, I'm pretty sure it could hit me
I rolled a 2.
for damage. Wow.
No.
No,
for,
no, no.
Oh yeah.
You're
oh,
gonna
yeah.
get smoked.
Yeah, no matter. Yeah, because I have a 17 AC, so unless it nat ones, it just hits me. But it can't always nat ones.
34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo! Good thing I have advantage on my concentration checks. That was what, 34?
Yeah, so you gotta be a 17, buddy boy.
17, but I have advantage. Thank you, whatever the warlock thing is. What's my bonus? +2. I'm beating a 17.
Yeah, good luck.
I actually beat it with an 18.
Nice.
There you go.
Bouncer
Bouncer's
is
still
still
up.
here. He's still vibrant.
Ruma.
Come on, Roomerton.
It's
Dog.
Ruma time.
It's
All right.
Ruma time.
It's Morbin time.
It's more.
You
of a-
said these are
Five
all
foot
these
squares.
guys humanoid, including Chris Waveson?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
He's just a very chonky boy.
He's just a big humanoid.
He
Like
got
a
that
giant.
chomp.
He got that chunky
He's got
chunk.
thick with the 3
He got that
Cs.
funky chunk.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to cast
What's the range of this? Oh.
Old Person on Chris Waveson. He needs to make a Wisdom save and beat a 15.
You got hold person, bro?
Yes. Yeah. Vengeance gets it.
Dope.
Do note it is a
Uh,
concentration spell.
17.
Mother fricker poopy butts.
And you cast a concentration spell while also concentrating
concentrating
on
on
Shield of
shield.
Fate.
So you
would
lost
lose
Shield of Fate.
Yes.
It would have been a great move, though.
It would have
That
been.
would've
for
It would have.
sure.
It would have.
It's okay. I think I have a similar idea on someone's turn.
I had to find where the heck. I don't know why I had to click the specific button to cast my level 2 spell. I could have just clicked the spell slot.
Yeah. Or you could have just clicked the cast
Uh,
button on it.
My That's all I can do. I can move, I suppose.
Yeah, you can move.
Well, I'll get into the fray of it. Go 15 at 25 and just jump right in there with Chris Waveson.
You do still have actually help might have run out because it might be on your next action, but double
That's
check.
Darby's
Help.
familiar. Spades.
Spods.
It's probably gonna come in and just give help again. Spades will go 15 feet in and give the help action. Two. We'll give it to the bouncer because the bouncer's going sooner.
Okay.
And then he'll flutter 15 feet out.
Sentinel.
Alrighty.
Even though he
We are
can
going
attack them, you don't
to-
want him
Do what I do. We're gonna hit Chris Waveson.
Hit
to. Let's
Chris Waveson.
go. Beat up Chris Waveson.
27 to hit.
Yup. That's a big yup.
14.
Love to see it.
Takes 14 damage.
No. 14 to hit on the second one.
Oh, no, the 14 will miss.
Why is always my third roll just the worst?
It'd be like that sometimes.
And minimum damage. Great.
14 with
This is-
advantage. Aren't you recklessing and attacking?
Reckless
Are
is
you
on-
only gonna reckless the first one?
No, it's your whole turn, isn't it?
No, it's the 1st one.
It's just the first attack.
I also thought it was that way, but then
Was
Yeah, we
You
looked it
get-
up the
You
other
get
day.
advantage. Everyone else gets advantage on you for their whole turn, but you only get advantage once.
according to Reckless,
Yeah.
That's
when you make
crazy.
your first attack on your turn, you can do so recklessly. Doing so gives advantage. But attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn.
Wow.
It's still very
yeah.
good because
Oh,
you don't
8
really
total
care if you
damage,
hit
yeah.
that much. But
All right, Sentinel, how much damage did you do to him?
8.
8 damage. All right. What else for you, Sentinel?
That's it.
Darby. Oh.
Here.
technically,
You know,
Arthur.
what the heck? We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're gonna go over here.
You're gonna get
Boom.
double opportunity of attack.
Do it.
So the first, the not Chris Waveson will attack you. That'll miss. That was really bad roll. 6 and a 7. And then the other one, Chris Waveson, 23
Oof.
That hits.
for bad damage. 9, 4 damage to you, Sentinel. And then
Alright,
it's
I'm done.
Azrael's.
Now it's actually Azrael.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just said I'm done.
Okay, Azrael.
All right. I am going to again bonus action hide.
Okay.
You want me to roll?
No, you're fine again. Everyone's
Okay.
really focused.
All right. Taking a shot at this guy over here.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Yup.
Alright.
All right. It's gonna be sneak attack. So we got. Oh heavens to Betsy. That's 12, 18.
That either means a lot of 6s or a lot of 1s.
36 damage.
Yeah, he dissolves into nothing as your bullet pierces its head, leaving
Sweet.
an amulet and some clothes.
All right. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, well done, man.
And that's
Azrael gets
it.
that
Okay. Darby.
My turn.
Nice. I will. Do you have any bonus actions I actually care to use since I'm not having Fade's attack? Not really. Either move my concentration or teleport, and I don't need teleport right now. But what I can do is I can throw cards at Chris Waveson.
Go ahead.
So I will throw 2.
Yeah, I added the Kraken token to represent it, but it's technically like submerged. Its tentacles are just out right now.
So, first card.
What was wrong
oh,
with my illustration, Ethan?
so close. 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
4 math is hard. 12 force damage.
It takes
Yeah.
12 force damage.
And then
Is
second
hard.
card. Ooh. Well, that's probably not gonna hit anyways. 12 to hit.
Oh, Eric, that note you just posted, is that from Sage Advice?
Yes.
Okay, then Sentinel, there you go. You get reckless on everything then, because that's from Sage Advice. I'm sorry, Darby.
Oh.
What
It
were
was a 12 to
those
hit,
numbers?
which I'm assuming is just going to super miss.
That misses.
Yeah, okay.
That miss.
Basically, what the ruling is if you choose to do reckless, you have to choose to be reckless on your first attack, and that's what it's making the distinction. Is your choice to
Sure.
be reckless is only on
Oh.
your first attack. You can't choose later, but then it applies for the rest of your turn, so you will
Yes.
always have advantage on all of your
Yep,
attacks.
yep, yep. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess I'll go 20 feet over here.
Only reason I looked it up is to say our entire campaign is Mia's Thok was
Yeah.
an entire sham then.
Only half a sham.
Hooray for confusing 5e rules.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm assuming what they mean by like written is they mean your attack, therefore the attack action. So if you had like,
Yeah.
so if you multi-class fighter and you take a second attack action, you can't reckless that or something.
Right.
Darby, you're all set. So the bouncer.
Bouncer is next. Yeah, I am good to go. So Bouncer is gonna continue to just mash Shoryuken up against Chris Waveson,
Okay.
using good old banana Ken strats. That is terrible. That is an 11.
That will miss.
Unfortunate, because that was max damage on the die too. Second punch. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Unfortunately, for very little damage, for 10 cold.
Takes 10 cold. Chris is not looking very Chris-like anymore.
And then the Bouncer is going to shimmy over to this side so that Ruma doesn't have his movement speed reduced on his turn.
There you go. Sebastian.
Oh yeah, a guy died up there, huh? Well,
Yep.
30.
Yeah, it was
he-
Nick right here.
yeah, he's gonna
Yeah, I murdered
dash,
him.
and if he is allowed to pick it up as an object interaction, he will. If not, he will stand here.
He's one space away, so he cannot.
He's dashing, so
Okay, so yes, he can pick it up.
and he's still invisible, so he'll
Yep.
just that would have been 50, so he has another 30. He'll swing his way over to here by
Yeah.
Prince Z.
All good?
That is Sebastian.
All right, this one's going to step forward and attack Ruma.
Do it.
The first one is a 17,
Miss.
Super miss.
right? And then with his spear, 22.
Yeah, beats it.
That is going to be 10 piercing.
Ouch.
And then another one, the final spear attack, is also a 22.
Ouch.
That is only 5 piercing.
Ooh.
Prince of Farn.
Prince of Farin. Double check the range on this, even though I also have the spell. 60 feet, huh? That's pretty big range. So big, in fact, that both of them happen to be within range, and he gets multiple targets.
There you go.
So Prince of Farin will also cast Hold Person, but this time it's on Chris Waveson and the little dude below him.
All right,
Nice.
So they
what
both
do I-
need a Wisdom save.
Chris Waveson got a 4,
He fails. 14 is the DC.
and the other boy is a 3.
They both fail. They are both paralyzed.
Okay.
Concentration. And Prince of Farin is going to go 30 feet over here.
Is that his turn?
That'll be his turn.
All right.
Oh,
the
bonus
Baron is
action, he'll let Sebastian attack. But
Okay. The Baron's
probably not.
paralyzed. Can he do anything to try and repeat the save or no?
let me double check Hold Person. I
Is it the-
believe.
Usually at the end of their turn.
Yeah,
right?
at the end of each of their turns, they can make the save again.
He didn't do much better in 8.
14 is the DC, so he is still stunned.
Alright.
They're still paralyzed.
Kraken's gonna go. Let's see who he's gonna smackety doo dah. I'm sorry, Darby's gonna hit you again.
Oh, bye, Darby.
Unless he nat ones, I'm getting hit.
Oh! That's a nat 20.
You're dead.
I don't know about dead, but I'm down.
You might be outright killed here.
No.
Oh man.
This thing does a lot of damage.
I still have over 30 life. I should be fine. He'd have to do
It's
like
40. It's 48 d6 is the damage.
Actually, he didn't do that much damage. He only did 42 points of damage.
thing.
only.
Only
did it.
barely drops
That's
me. It was what, 42?
Yep.
What were the die on that, Ethan?
I think I just hit myself to heal instead of take
3,
damage.
3, 5.
No, I mean like what are you rolling?
Oh, so it is. It's for the 20. It's 66
66.
plus 10 of damage.
Wow.
It just does an immediate 10 damage right off the bat.
12d6 plus 10 is what you just rolled for. That could have
Yeah.
hurt.
And Bouncer
the
is
Bouncer's
gone,
gone.
because I can't
Ruma,
compensate.
you have advantage on these guys. They're paralyzed.
They are paralyzed.
Any attack within 5 feet of them is
It's
a crit,
also a
immediate
critical
critical.
Immediate crit. Ruma's ready to
Great.
go ham, baby.
Do I even have to roll to hit?
Yes, you still have to hit them,
Yeah.
but you're
Okay.
rolling at advantage,
Any
and
attack
anything
that
that hits
hits
is a crit.
creature is a critical hit.
Yes, well within 5 feet.
And if you smite, they also crit.
Yes,
And
and
you
the
have an
smite dice
advantage.
do double.
All right.
Yeah, this is the joy of being a paladin when something is
has
paralyzed. You just
Chris
need to
Wave-
grow it in.
Has Chris Waveson been hit yet?
He's been hit a bunch.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
not looking very hot.
Yeah, we've
How
been,
about this other guy?
we've been bullying
looking
Chris
better.
Wilson.
All right, I'm gonna hit the other guy
Okay.
Understandable.
for a. Oh, thank God, I got advantage. 26 to hit.
Yep, that's a free crit.
Yeah, that is a
So
crit.
it's a
Okay.
free crit. I'm just gonna level 2 smite right out the gate.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
As
smoke
you
it
do in
there.
this one, as you do with this
Smoke
here.
this guy across the chin.
All right, let's see. I need 2d and then 3, so 4d8 is my damage here.
Plus whatever
Plus
your bonus is.
5. All right, he's gonna take 27 points of damage.
Takes 27 points
Right
of
off the
damage.
chin.
That's a big smite.
Yeah. Still alive though.
And then I'm gonna attempt to kill steal because Room is selfish and go
Go
for
for
Chris
it.
Waveson on the second attack.
Go ahead.
I don't think any of us are upset if he goes down.
Wow, good thing I got advantage again. 19 to hit.
Battle hit. That's your crit.
We'll get the crit.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled that. Hold on.
Smite.
He's smiting again.
Oh yeah.
Of
Pump it
course. Yeah, it's the paladin. He gets a crit. He's gonna smite. You always smite on
All right,
crit.
I got. Oh hell yeah.
It's like the
34 points of damage.
34. So you just bring the hammer right down on Chris Waveson's head, and as it carries him down to the floor, you actually watch as his head just like crushes in. It almost looks like a puddle or like a blob of water just splatting outwards as he dissolves into the floorboard, leaving clothes and 4 amulets.
Hit 4 ambulance.
The Kraken also departs.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I just want to
say it,
after
say it, Ruma.
caving
Say it.
after caving him in. I want to look directly at this one that's paralyzed and can't move.
Or speak.
Right. I know he's taller than I am, but I'm looking right in his eye.
I
You
love
gotta
it.
say it. You gotta say it. Say
Say
the
it.
word.
Oh, you have been eliminated.
So great coming from
Unfortunately,
Roma,
I am
too.
unconscious, so I can't actually clap at that.
Ruma, anything else for you?
No, I just hope this guy wears brown pants.
Darby.
It's
Familiar.
Spades, who can actually attack. I did give my bonus action for that. So Spades will come in for 15 feet,
Spade skill steals.
and Spades is
Does
going.
Spade stay around even though you're unconscious?
Yes, the familiar is not tied to me
Nice.
specifically. I summon it into the world. It's just here.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But if it goes away, I have to bring it back, and I can like send it out. It will sting with advantage.
Ruma. It'll sting Ruma.
It's gonna attack Ruma. No, it's gonna sting the dude, the water dude. Hopefully this doesn't suck. Well, that kind of sucks. That is a 13.
That will miss.
It doesn't have a big.
Even with
bonus.
advantage?
I rolled like a 3 and a 9.
It should be like that.
And then he'll go 15 feet backwards and say hi to Prince Safaran.
Sentinel.
Alrighty.
He's up here.
We're gonna walk up on this guy. And here we go.
Don't even need a reckless.
Yeah. You already
Just
got
have
advantage.
advantage.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Reckless anyway.
Yeah.
That's crit.
And a 17. Well, 25.
Yeah, both will hit. What's the damage on the first?
Okay.
Crit?
Both are
Both
crits.
crits.
I cannot imagine.
Plus
Surprise.
a D12. Why am I so bad at rolling? That is 9, 10, 11 damage on the
Okay,
first hit.
and the
On a
second?
crit.
Yes.
Sometimes crits are like that.
Yeah.
That's why people have
There we
the
go.
like savage crits rule or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Brutal crits or whatever, where you just get one full max dice.
That
off.
is 28 damage for the second hit.
And as
Nice.
Sentinel decapitates the last one, its body sinks down, leaving the final amulet.
Yeah.
I am
Ethan,
unconscious.
Is there a microphone thing that I can recognize nearby in a barnacle?
Yeah,
that
I
happens
mean
to be-
they're kind of recording you like all around.
Ruma's gonna grab one of the microphones and he's gonna hold it upside down like a rapper does, and he's gonna look at one of the barnacle cameras and go, "Smoke grass, eat ass, peace out," and drop the microphone.
Who is this?
What is
Ruma's
this
showing his
character?
true colors.
This
As
is the
Ruma is
Ruma
doing that,
nobody
and Darby is bleeding out and dying. The entire area begins to shake as the Kraken begins to violently tear its tentacles upwards and begins tearing the mansion apart.
Oh.
Oh.
I would run over to Darby and administer my magical flask to bring him
Okay.
back. So you get to roll one
Wait,
full potion.
before Asriel does that, I say, Asriel, just think about it. You don't have to think about it long, but we only have 5 amulets. I mean, this is an easy decision. He's already
Yeah.
down.
Didn't Chris Wavesons drop 4 amulets?
Yeah, you guys
himself?
have 9 amulets.
Oh, I didn't know he himself.
Yeah, he
dropped
literally
four.
had 4. Yeah,
I'm just
You
like,
have
I'm not gonna lie,
8
no.
amulets. You have 8 amulets.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a little confused
Go.
myself too for a second. I was like 4. I mean, it is the 4. Maybe you had
I'm-
4. No, the 4.
I'm gonna
literal
resurrect him.
Thank
I'm gonna give
you.
him a port for you.
Okay.
amulets. Okay.
Place is making us all act
Yeah.
6
uncharacteristic.
plus 2 is 8. You got 8 healing in there. bud.
8 is enough. 8 is I am alive.
I will distribute the amulets to our party members.
So you have 3 left over, one of which you will obviously give to Nat,
Or will we?
which leaves
Oh.
Galio Hersham, the Sylvanian halfling, Caliban, the elf seer, and Yis, the dwarven scout. So you must decide, as they all kind of are cowering out in this hall here as this Kraken is violently destroying the mansion. You only have 2 amulets.
Arthur will do what Arthur does best and make a very rapid fire decision. He will toss them into the pool, forcing them to fight over which ones they're gonna grab, and then activate them. So we leave.
Oh my
You
god.
don't know what to do with them.
Smash it.
Nothing happens.
He activates it.
I do. I activate it.
So you see the other 3 kind of look at each other and they all run and they kind of peer over and they see these amulets floating at the top. These Kraken tentacles are just flying around, destroying everything. They're tearing the walls down. They're busting the floors up, and they just kind of look at each other. And you just see the dwarf just dive in for them.
I'm gonna ask Nat what they did to activate these.
I have no idea. I told you I didn't know.
I'm gonna ask Prince Safarin because he's watched so much of the television show. Prince Safarin would know what they say.
That is a excellent question, Azriel. I believe they go through the fire in the center of the grand hall there. That is
Oh,
where the
man.
cameras usually show them leaving from.
Fantastic. So
Alright.
we'll make our way that way.
To the fire.
As you guys approach the
And
fire
the
with the
flames.
amulets, it goes from blue to yellow fire.
Perfect. Jump in. No hesitation.
Hot chicken.
Azriel, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
All right. Constitution saving throw. That's a 9.
You're gonna take 100 D8 of fight. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright.
You don't take
Oh
anything.
my god.
I was like, whoa.
You don't take any damage. Azriel, you warp out. Kind of, it almost feels like your entire inside's just getting like tugged as you're pulled into some strange new area or world. All around you, you are in a almost castle fortress-like structure deep under the sea. It bears similar structure to the mansion that you were just in, but seems much more grand and much more verbose. There's a strong, like, wet see smell from within here, and you can actually see from the walls that water is dripping in. You have now entered into the true belly of the beast as uh, two more of those large wave guards begin making their way closer to you, brandishing their spears. But we will go ahead and save that for the new year and end tonight's session.
What a great session.
Wow.
Yay.
The Kraken Bachelorette.
And you guys
Yeah.
learned that Ruma used to be a struggling hip hop artist. The
Struggling.
on the
like
You didn't
street.
struggle. There was no struggle there at all. You were very successful.
It's just straight Ruma.
Ruma actually secretly is still making hip hop albums behind our backs when he
Yeah.
leaves, and we just
Yes.
don't know about it.
It's true. It's true.